Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Legend Series, Marvel X-Men, Marvel's Dark Phoenix, and Marvel's Cyclops. 3 Marvels in a row. I don't understand. Like, we understand Dark Phoenix is Marvel, we know Cyclops is Marvel. I think that would have been fine. But as you can see, it comes in that typical double package that you've seen with the Spider-Man and I was gonna say Spider-Gwen, Mary Jane double pack, the Vulture Spider-Man double pack. It's that same type of design of the box. So you get the window showing off all the characters, the figures you get, and the accessories. On the side, some really awesome Dark Phoenix art. Super shiny, but looks awesome. It's the same on both sides. They're like, Cyclops doesn't even deserve a side because he's just more of an accessory himself, because the main focus is Dark Phoenix. Now on the back, you do have them posed. You know, you can't really mess that pose up because it comes with that hand. All they did was stand up and put his hand up there, you know, and even his fingers look like they're, you know, on the top versus the side, which is different, I guess. And then you got the Phoenix representing the cool head and the effect. But let's go take a closer look so you guys can check out. This is the comic that they're representing on the back. See if I can get in there closer so you can. Such tiny print. Bit of info. Lots of info. And then of course all the miscellaneous, you know, stuff down here. Box. Nothing really on there. UPC for anybody that's still trying to hunt this bad boy down. And then the top, you know, has a clear window, which mine totally is damaged, which I don't mind because this is a figure. I open my packages on a lot of figures. So let's go ahead and bust these bad boys out. I'll probably start with Cyclops since he is the more simpler of the two, and then finish with some Dark Phoenix. So let's go ahead and get these lovebirds out of their package. Now before I get into the figures themselves, it does come with a really cool inside backdrop. These literally look like panels from the actual comic. It's probably one of the more impressive ones instead of just having a typical design or, you know, color or anything like that. Actually has really cool artwork. Like they went a little bit extra on this one, which is awesome. Hasbro going extra is a good thing. Alright, we got Bald Cap Cyclops out of the package. Obviously got both of them out of the package because they're not in the, you know, it's empty. But let's take a look at this figure. Now, after getting that Gimli Cyclops, it's hard to, you know, say that we needed another Cyclops so soon. This is a classic look for him. And that head sculpt looks pretty awesome. I don't understand why they didn't connect these two pieces right here. It's very weird, as it should be one piece. Yeah, it's just that bugs me right there. You guys are making these awesome looking double packs, but you couldn't have just added that extra piece or paint to make it look like one giant piece. And then, first off, let's not have it be blurry. And you can see a little bit of gapping from the face to the visor too, which sort of bugs me a little bit. But I mean, I'm probably being very picky on this figure. One thing, if you guys don't notice already, besides it being, you know, new look for Cyclops. Look at that paint. Those highlights. It's just a, dark plastic, navy plastic. And there we go. And you see those highlights with that other blue paint. Very subtle, simple, and it makes the figure look so much more. So, I mean, I wish we would have got this on the Gimli to make it pop a little bit more. And then we have, a little bit of a ab crunch gappage. They did the horrible yellow piece of plastic painted blue. So you get like the weird parts inside that are yellow. But as for articulation, I mean, he comes with like your typical Marvel Legends articulation, but you guys sort of sometimes like to see it in action. So I'm only going to do, that arm won't even go up that much. Well, ain't that some crap? So I'm not even going to try to force it. But typical arm movement, bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, wrist bend, and rotation. And he has that typical, smell my fingers or visor blaster option. And his ab crunch is not too bad. Doesn't really go back that far. Like, that's his, without me snapping it, that's probably as far back as it goes, which is not much. But he gets two that go forward. I got robbed on an ab crunch. I guess you're really going to be wanting him to go forward more than backwards anyway, I guess. And his head looks all the way back. And his head always looks very, very down. So, left and right swivel, of course. Belt, just a red belt, separate piece. Done really well. Very clean X on there. Yellow dungaroos. Oh, he has the waist swivel too. Legs can only go so far. He has those thigh swivels. Leg can kick out this far. Double jointed knee. The hidden. See, I love this. I love when they hide the calf or shim swivel by like a boot or something, because when you turn it, it doesn't really look as nasty as some of the other figures. And then he has ankle movement, bend and pivot, typical, again, Marvel Legends articulation. Just things that are elbows and stuff. Like, some of this stuff just feels like, when trying to bend his elbows and stuff, I just feel like it's going to snap. But then the legs have that nice light blue dry brushing on it, giving the nice highlights. I mean, overall, you're getting a very solid figure. If you like this look of Cyclops versus the Gimli one, it's definitely up to you of which one you'd want to use or which one you prefer. But when you look at them side by side, I got my weird leg kicked out. So, whatever. That's one thing that sucks about the Gimli one, all this crap falling down. But I like the actual size. He actually looks, Gimli one looks taller. Then looking at the head sculpt side by side. Unblurry, of course. There we go. Visor on this side, the front, looks a lot cleaner. This one's a little bit sloppier, but it has a brighter red. And then when you turn them sideways, the Gimli Cyclops makes me happy with the visor because it's an entire piece. And you get the missing gap on this one. In my opinion, I like the Gimli one better. It definitely, if this paint, like the extra paint they did on this was on this one, of course the colors differently, the Gimli one would definitely trump it way even more. But both figures really good. I'm happy to have them in my collection. You know, yeah, solid figures. But that's that's the Cyclops out of the 2-pack. Let's go ahead and take a look at Dark Phoenix. There we got Dark Phoenix out of the package. And before we get into the details of the figure, she does come with a lot of accessories because Cyclops came with nothing. So she comes with a more sassy style head. Still has normal eyes. You know, she just looks like she's about to get all super pissed off. But head sculpt looks awesome. The hair color, the shading they did to the hair. I mean, it's awesome. It is the exact same as the one that is on the figure. Except the one on the figure is full mode Dark Phoenix. This is like, you're getting me pissed off, I'm about to go into Super Saiyan. So, we got that head. Then we get a calm Dark Phoenix Jean Grey head. Amazing detail on this. Like, look at those eyes. Those eyes are like perfect. With the eyeliner, eyebrows, lipstick, all that stuff, looking great. And again, the hair, the shading they're doing to the hair and the sculpting they're doing to the hair is awesome. And the hair is like a pliable, sort of like rubbery style type of plastic. Yeah, just awesome. And finally, we actually get a damn effects piece that actually looks pretty awesome. This is actually Flame Phoenix, or a Phoenix, or whatever you want to classify it, a flaming bird, but it's just an effect that is really sculpted well, and I love it's casted in that translucent plastic, just really giving it that nice fire effect. Like you can see my finger through it. That's how translucent it is. But yeah, they went out a lot on this piece, and this is a nice piece that I don't think we'll actually see again, unless they make another Phoenix, because I can't imagine anybody else really taking advantage of this effect, which is a good thing, because we need more unique effects. Stop, Hasbro, with using the damn Dazzler and freaking Havoc effects, man. Like, stop reusing them. Quit it. So let's actually get into this figure, because, one, she stands, but she was still a pain in the ass to stand. You know, with those Chun-Li thick thighs, because she definitely has thicker thighs. And then one thing, I'm going straight to the feet, because that's like the biggest thing. So she does stand. It was just a little bit of a challenge, but as you can see, well, you can't really see because it's blurry as shit because I didn't focus. Come on, focus. There we go. She doesn't have the heel anymore. And I did have my Jean Grey handy, because you can see big difference. You know, that's heel to heel. You know, you got these stupid high heels. I'm a superhero in weird like platform high heels. Stupid. And I was gonna say the side by side, but I'm at least getting the legs, so you can actually see the legs are a lot thicker, and with flat feet, easier to deal with. Now, let's go up and focus on this head sculpt for a second here. This is beautiful. Look at the yellow pupil, the orange eyes, the black eyeliner, the darker lipstick with that fucking, that grin is just like, I'm gonna destroy you and you can't do anything about it. Like, awesome. The hair sculpted and casted in that like translucent, so it's like normal hair color, then it fades into the fire. Just, it's awesome. Like, for anybody, oh, I gotta place where they had where the mold was. But either way, like, anybody that has that other Jean Grey, you need to get this 2-pack. If you don't even want Cyclops, sell Cyclops, trade Cyclops, but do it for Dark Phoenix. The figure's design is better, has the nice shading like they did on Cyclops. You got like the maroon and then a darker maroon around it, accenting her bosoms. But and then even the belt has a little Phoenix logo on it. Like, they didn't have to do that. They did it to make it pop, and it definitely does. One thing that bugs the shit out of me is always, as you guys probably have heard from my last female reviews, hey, we're using these same jazz hands. Same jazz hands. Look at jazz hands. Jazz hands. Like, I hate it. Hasbro, I know you can make better hands. I know you can make female hands that aren't doing jazz hands. I mean, I guess it could be okay with her because it's Dark Phoenix and she's like summoning all this power and shit, but stop with those hands. And the body looking awesome. She's got those thicker thighs. She got that badonk. And I got the foot that will kick out all the way here. I guess I should show you. I mean, our articulation's basically the same. With the thicker thighs, she does get, as far as they can go out. As for back, they have to sort of like bow out because it's hitting that mold right there, that plastic from the butt. So if you're just leaving it normal, that's as far as she can kick back. She has double jointed knees, this thigh swivel. And one thing I thought I was going to break, like, it has ankle pivot. That looks nasty. And it has the ankle bend, but all this is like a ball that has a peg that goes into the foot. So that's how you get this bend, but as you can see, it's a little tight. I was afraid I was going to snap her feet off because that was just a ball with a peg going straight in. And if that thing didn't move, it was going to snap a foot off. I hate when they do that. Like, I don't want to be getting a figure that's supposed to be posed and moved with and have to worry about a leg or a foot snapping off. That's just ridiculous. Especially when they're hard to come by. But, and the belt is that pliable plastic. Arms, just go into articulation really quick. They can go out. I have them totally upside down. There we go. Single jointed elbows, because they're the female characters. Or, well, I guess I shouldn't really restrict it to female, because Rocket's the same way. So I guess the smaller build and frame figures, they only get the single jointed. And then her ab crunch is sort of goes back, goes down. Not too bad. And then as for her head, you can't really, not with this head sculpt at least, but yeah, it's not bad. And I'm not even going to actually change this head, because you guys know how heads change and all that stuff. She has the human-y looking one that's not pissed off in this style, and then the plain-haired one. Now, that plain-haired one is not for her. That plain-haired one, and this is obvious for everybody that bought this Jean Grey, nobody wants their Jean Grey, which, I mean, it's a big improvement, don't get me wrong, but who the hell wants Celine Dion Jean Grey? Sunken face, like, needs to eat a sandwich, Jean Grey. Like, the hair, they were going with it. They were trying. But I'm popping this bad boy off. And we're putting on the new one. So, the new one, this is how Jean Grey should have came. I think all of us would have been happy. And I also think that's why Hasbro gave us 3 heads, because they realized they fucked up. Because they gave us this turd. Like, side by side. Like, when we got this, we were like, oh, it's not that bad. It looks like Celine Dion. But, compared to other Phoenixes and stuff and Jean Greys, this thing was awesome. But then, whoever the guy sculpting was like, man, we need to sculpt a better head, because I'm tired of, we can't make Celine Dion look like a cool Dark Phoenix. just, yeah, I'm never going to use this again. This is how I'm going to have my Jean Greys. Or my Phoenixes. Phoenix and Dark Phoenix. All the same damn character. But, yeah, side by side, look at that. Looks fantastic. I probably won't even use this head at all. At all. I mean, because it's that represents Dark Phoenix to me. But one thing I'm going to do, let's try out this effects here. So, has a weird little swirl around it. All right, what the this thing just snap around. I'm trying to figure it out. I can't do it. I need adult supervision. Because this is... What the hell, man? There we go. Shit. Like, that's just a pain. It sits very loose. I guess you guys have just been focused on that Phoenix the whole time as I'm messing with this. I'm sorry. But yeah, this thing sits really loose. But, as you can see, there's like a little ding. Come on. On the Phoenix itself, it's like its little foot or something. And yeah, this thing is not wanting to. You probably want to, if you can see with this, come on, focus. See that little piece? You probably want to rest it in between the fingers or something, or else this thing's gonna keep flopping around. But even T-Man, if you watch his review, he was having a little bit of issues. There it goes. Holy shit. There you guys go. That's a great spot to put it because it doesn't feel loose. So let me see if I can go ahead and place her up there by the normal Phoenix. Come on. Don't mess up now. Why are you not focusing? Come on. There we go. Jeez. But there we go. Yeah, it's posed very, very well. In between the... literally in between the hands, or the top four fingers. It fits perfectly. I'll even give a little, look this way. So you can see how it is. It's really the best way, because the thing wasn't loose at all. It actually fit really, really well. But, as you guys know, we just reviewed both the figures from this double pack. I hope you guys liked it. Hopefully I gave you enough information to decide if you guys want to get this pack or not. I definitely recommend it if you got the other Phoenix. Swap those heads. And this Dark Phoenix with the effect and that hair is awesome. And then you get an accessory Scott Summers, But if you guys liked the video, hit a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. And keep in mind that giveaway is still going on. So make sure you participate if you want to win a Spidey 2099, the blue and red suit. It is loose. Or if you want to win a mint on card wingsuit Spidey. Or if you want to get that steel metallic diecast Logan, just go back to that video. It's a couple videos down. And hit those hashtags on there and make sure I can see your subscriptions, because if you don't have your subscriptions open, you're unfortunately disqualified, because I gotta see that you're subscribed. But most importantly, I do thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great holiday, and most importantly, good luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a marvelous day.